Hey y'all, Natalie here today for Paper House Productions. I'm using again another of my 3D favorite stickers. I'm showing you I use that clear gesso there on that very bright yellow cardstock. And I'm scrapbooking this photo of my husband and myself in front of a mural. And so I wanted to use all the bright oranges and pinks that are in that floral sticker set. So my plan is to just use this dotted background stamp to just kind of do a messy stamp with watercolor all over the middle portion of the page. So I'm just going to do like a strip across the middle there. And I'm using like a peachy color, a mustard yellow color, which is hard to tell, but that mustard yellow is pretty different from the sunshine yellow of the background paper. And I'm using two pinks, like a hot pink color, and I forgot that one doesn't squirt for some reason, so I have to pour it out a little bit. And then like a light pink color. So again, I'm just like messy stamping with watercolors. It's not going to be a precise image because it is with so much liquid there. And then I put it on gesso because my plan was to go in and use a brush to like move it around like watercolors and kind of soften up the edges, which I end up doing a little bit of, but it doesn't really need it. It actually ends up looking pretty cool when it dries. So yeah, there is the end of the stamping. And now I'm going in with my watercolor brush and I'm going to move it a little bit around, and like I got the edge of the stamp in there, so it's going to kind of blur that out. But then once some of it started drying, I'm like, you know what? It looks pretty cool. I don't need to do that. So I stopped. And there it is, all dry. I'm not happy with how that looks. I think it looks pretty fun. So I have the title here is going to be Everything is More Beautiful with You. So those that beautiful is from Paige Evans, and then the smaller alphas are from Pink Fresh Studios. So as I like to do with my 3D stickers from Paper House, they come on a clear acetate sheet, so I just cut them up, leave them on the sheet, but I cut them up so I can kind of design where I want them before I actually commit to putting them on the page. So I decided that the yellow was a little much to have the whole background be yellow. So I experimented with doing this border punch on some white cardstock, and I liked the way it looks. So I ended up doing, I think, 7 pieces. And so I put like 3 at the top and 4 at the bottom. And I put them with the frilly part facing up and then facing down on the bottom, so it looks like they're kind of emanating out from the middle part. And I liked that a lot. It ends up looking really good because it tones down that really bright yellow, but you can still see little peaks of it, of course, through the holes in the little border punch. As you can see, I just used some like paper that I wasn't going to use any other way because it was the perfect bright white that I wanted. So I'm using some really skinny tearaway tape and putting that just on the border there, and just staggering them on the cardstock, kind of overlapping each other, but so that I can still kind of floof them up, leaving the frilly part just like open to be floofed, you know, as one does. So I'll take this chance to let you know that I have linked down below the store link as well as my code. You can always get 20% off if you use the code PH20Natalie. I also have an affiliate link linked down below. If you want to go grab anything, I'd love for you to use my link. I'd also love for you to like and subscribe. So yeah, that really helped. I feel like it gave it a lot of interest, but also gave it the necessary white to calm it down. Even though it's really busy with all the frilliness, I do feel like it's calmed down because of the white. So I'm going to overlap the big word beautiful and some of the parts of the title with my photo, just because I feel like that helps to anchor it. I like to do layers and I like to have everything touching. It just brings a level of cohesion to the page. So I'm going to go ahead and commit to where I want my photo. And when you are anchoring and overlapping items like that, negative space in my picture is perfect to hold some of the title. You're missing nothing when you put some of the title over that negative space. So be mindful of that when you are taking photos. I think that probably happened kind of accidentally when I was taking this photo, just because of the way I was holding the camera. But yeah, it is something that I mindfully do, especially when I'm taking like landscape photos. So I have some of these puffy alphas. Those are Pink Fresh Studio. I'm not sure if I said that earlier. I just chose all of the warm colors. So the yellows, the peaches, the oranges, and the pinks. And I am just adding additional adhesive to them. They're pretty sticky all in themselves, but it has gesso on the background and everything, so it's always safer to just add additional adhesive. I use Nuvo adhesive. It's really great. I've never had any problems with it falling off the page. So, yep, there's the whole title. A little close-up look at it. I'm really happy with how that turned out. So now it's time to do the most fun part, is adding the embellishment. So again, I have all these still on the plastic background that they came in. And basically, I'm just going to see how they look, and I'm going to make sure that the stems and all the greenery are facing kind of the right direction. There's kind of just like a organic, correct direction that you can tell they should go in. So I stick those down, again, overlapping the photo a little bit. They have 2 layers, so I just kind of like tuck those layers together so that they could sit side by side. Again, layering each other up, like touching each other, so they look like they're a little more organic, because when you have like a bunch of flowers, they overlap one another, right? So I felt like there was too many big flowers in the middle part, so I decided to put one at the bottom and one at the top on the white part, and that brings cohesion between the top part of the page and the bottom part of the page of the white that did not quite, you know, match the middle part. It kind of helps bring everything together. Additionally, I'm going to add some white splatter on the middle part of the yellow to, again, bring cohesion, because I have white on the top and the bottom, and there's not really any white in the middle of the page. So that's going to be the last thing that I do. I hope you've kind of like got some inspiration, some design tips, or just some inspiration to go play. Like I say every time, I love these 3D stickers. They really make a page. It doesn't take a lot to make a page really beautiful when you use these big, giant, gorgeous 3D stickers. So go grab me some. I have the links down below, like I said. And thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. And I love to get comments from you guys. I answer them all. So thanks, y'all. Bye.